Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here, and welcome to the Kickback Cafe, the show where we kick back, relax, and talk about anything but Disney. Oh yes, oh yes. I'm not amused. I am not amused this morning. I am, in fact, pretty damn livid. And the reason why I'm a little bit angry is because of a reality show of all things. Yeah, Big Brother this year sucks so much that the house guests that are remaining, the final 8, are disgusting. They are all horrible human beings, with the exception of maybe Donny and Nicole, who are on the outside. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. Like, Big Brother is a game where, you have to let your shady side fly in order to get very far. I mean, let's face it is a game of manipulation, but oh my god, there's so many things going on this season that just go way above and beyond the line of quote-unquote gameplay and into just sheer malicious territory that I need to talk about it. I need to comment on it, especially someone who lives with a lot of social anxiety, and I must say, these fucking assholes are the reason I don't go out and socialize. And I'll get to that in a second. But, this is a very cheap video. This is very, it's kind of a little bit like I'm about to get very angry about something that's a little bit trivial. So I figured, hey, in spite of all that, I might as well do it for a good cause. So, Ice Bucket Challenge. Oh, yes. First of all, all that good stuff, I'll put a link to the ALS Foundation. I love the fact that this viral thing is just getting so much attention to this disease, and they're raising so much. But it really goes to show you that this whole thing, in spite of some people, just doing it because they're jumping on the trend, and guilty as charged, I'll admit, I'm kind of jumping on the trend a little bit. But it's for a damn good cause. It really is. And, I'm very happy that, it's really one of the best movements of charity I've seen in terms of, like, just effectiveness and creativity. So with that on mind, I've got a little cup of ice here. Oh, yes, cup of ice. No. Oh, no. My computer's the one to do the ice bucket challenge. No, I do not challenge my computer. I don't have a bucket, because I don't have that much ice, and I don't want to go out and buy a thing of ice, because then I'd have to, like, break it up, and that'd be a lot of effort. So instead, I'm going to do a little bit of twist on the ice bucket challenge. I'm going to put all this ice in my shirt pocket. Oh, yes, I call it the Ice Pocket Challenge. So before we do this, I would like to challenge my dear friend Garrett Henry Smith and my friend Evan Dallas, fellow Big Brother fan, also known as Adventure Blue Dude, and also Monkey, aka Miscellaneous on YouTube. Yes, Monkey, do a video on your channel and do the Ice Bucket Challenge. I challenge you. Alright, so anyways, I challenge those 3 people. And hey, while we're at it, also I'll throw in a couple of my reality peeps, Mr. Clayton Spivey and Mr. Jeff Burley. Probably my 2 closest friends in the ORG community, so yes. Alright, so with that in mind, before all this melts, let's get this ice into my pocket. Oh, yes. Oh, my man Titty is about to freeze up here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, man! Alright, yeah, just stuff it all in there. There we go. There we go. I have, looks like I have a boob that's filled with ice. Yeah. Alright. So as this ice slowly melts in my shirt, let me move my camera a bit so you can get a better view of it. As this ice slowly melts in my shirt, let me just break down this angry rant. So essentially what I'm gonna do is I am just going to go person by person and break down why they are a horrible fucking person. And I'll kind of start from the bottom in terms of, like, the least horrible and sort of work my way up to the most horrible. So with that in mind, Donny, Nicole, you guys both get a free pass. You guys are, in general, not really in on any of the bullying or tormenting that's been going on in the season. So Donny and Nicole, they're awesome. They're probably going to go out 8th and 7th, respectively, and then we're going to be left with the worst final 6 in the history of the show, so yay for that. Anyway, so let's break down the final 6. Victoria, I'll give her a pass, too. I'll give her a pass, because she's absolutely useless as a character. She's boring TV. I have no idea how she got cast. But, I mean, in terms of just horrible personality traits, the only thing I have really against her is her whole, like, oh, I'm a princess thing, but you know what, whatever, in terms of, that's just a little bit of a personality flaw. It's really not that big of a deal. Victoria's big cardinal sins come from being in the damn game in the first place, because it is all but a guarantee that she is going to make the final 2 and lose. And so it's like, it's just a waste of a space. It's an absolute waste of a space in the house. So, Victoria, I've really got nothing against you on, on a real life level, but you're not the best Big Brother player in the world. And this ice is just, this is going to be ridiculous once it starts melting. Okay, so next, let's see. Who do we have next? I guess I'll, let's go to Derrick. Let's go to Derrick, because Derrick is someone who, yes, he's a piece of shit as a person, but at least he's playing a damn good game in the process. But I have a few qualms with Derrick that kind of came to light in the last week or so that I didn't before. Keep in mind, I've been a pretty staunch defender of Derrick, because I think good gameplay kind of trumps a lot of things. My one major problem with Derrick is that he takes the audience as suckers. He thinks that we are idiots. He is trying to manipulate the audience just as much as he is trying to manipulate the house guests. That pisses me off. That tells me that Derrick is just a manipulative person in general. And I absolutely can't stand the shit about, like, oh, every time you strategize, you're taking food out of my daughter's mouth. You know what? Asshole? Everyone has family. Everyone has people that they're playing for. You don't get to be Mr. All High and Mighty. Oh, I have a daughter, like Mr. fucking Devin over here that you tried so hard to get out. It's sickening. That whole bullshit line of, oh, you're taking food out of my daughter's mouth. Fuck you, Derrick. Fuck you. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely one of the worst fucking threats I've ever heard in the game. It's sickening. It's absolutely disgusting. And another thing that I really don't like about this guy is the whole Team America thing. And first of all, again, I kind of defended Team America from the get-go a little bit. This ice is definitely melting. I defended Team America a little bit just because I was like, well, it's not as bad as Battle of the Block, right? It's harmless. It's fun. Yeah, oh boy, fun is the word of the day. Because, Derrick, he gets this little, he gets the Team America mission to steal everyone's clothes and go on a neighborhood watch. And the fucking word that just comes out of Derrick's mouth over and over and over and over again is, oh, hey guys, this is a fun mission. Finally, something that's going to be fun. Just something that's laid back and fun. What do? They take the opportunity to bully Zach. Just Zach's treatment entirely. Like, so they hide all the clothes, but then they're just like, okay, so Zach, fuck you. You're the person that stole the clothes. You're our enemy, and we're just going to torment you until you leave the house. Fuck you, Zach. Derrick, I don't know what your definition of fun is, but framing someone very blatantly is not fun. It's not fun to watch. It made me entirely pissed off. It made me feel absolutely fucking horrible for Zach. I know if I was in Zach's position, I would go apeshit on those people and probably get kicked out of the house because of it. That's why I don't go on Big Brother, because I have a temper and I would not last in that game for 2 days with all the paranoia. But, I mean, honestly, that's kind of why I don't even play orgs anymore, is because I just have a paranoid fucking personality. Oh boy, I don't know, just the whole thing just rubbed me so wrong. It just turned me off to Derrick. It just completely fucking turned me off to Derrick. I still hope Derrick wins, because if Derrick doesn't win, well, I mean, granted, you know, at this point, fucking Donny winning would be the best case scenario, but that's never going to happen. But if Derrick doesn't win, then it's just going to be someone who just blindly played right into Derrick's hand. And that's not satisfying. It's like, it's going to be an unsatisfying winner either way, because it's either going to be a piece of shit manipulator, or it's going to be someone who's just like a total sheep. Speaking of total sheep, we have Cody. Cody is awful. And he's just the type of person where it's just like, oh, hey, I have good looks, so I don't have to do fucking fuck all to get appreciation. It's like, I honestly think that people that enable Cody, people like Christine, are just as bad, if not worse. Because those people are validating, like, yes, please, have a shitty personality. Just as long as you have good looks and a big cock, that's all that matters. That's really all that matters. Fuck deep thinking. Like, the worse personality you have, the better. And that is just, like, that's why I hate... I honestly don't really have a lot against Cody on a personal level, except... I do think he's very conceited, especially all that shit. Like, I remember, like, way back when Brittany was in the house, and Cody essentially went after her because Brittany refused to flirt with him. What the fuck's that shit? Like, really? Really, Cody? Fucking really? Like, you're that insecure that you're going to target a woman as soon as she doesn't show you affection? Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the type of shit that is, like, right up there with beast mode cowboy. And, Christine, I mean, she's just bland. She's just bland, and, you know, if I was Tim, if I was her husband, I would just, it's awful. It's awful what she's making him go through. Just not only watching her cuddle with Cody incessantly and flirting with him, but also all the trolls that are on Twitter. It's completely terrible what's happening to Tim. I feel more bad for Tim than any other of the family members, because it's ridiculous. Oh, God. And Christine, it's like, really? Oh, honey, if you're watching, I'm literally only doing... Yeah, because fucking flirting with Cody and snuggling with... You know what? If you really want to win $1 million, maybe fucking... I don't know, maybe do something? Maybe don't evict your best friend in the house? Don't evict the one number that's completely on your side. Maybe that might be a fucking good idea. Who knows? Who knows, Christine? As a super fan, yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like all these super fans come into the house and they all play like shit. I mean, with Christine, that's really the two big things with her. It's like she's just putting her husband through hell, and she evicted Nicole, which is just ridiculous. It was, like, probably the stupidest game move of the whole season. And so, okay, so we're on to the final two. Beast Mode Cowboy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Dude, you kind of fucking speak for yourself. I mean, really, what more do I need to say? We all saw the Amber situation go down. We all saw how delusional he was about it. We all saw his threats when Amber turned on him. And I don't even care about that. Caleb is just... To be honest with you, I actually don't think he's that bad of a guy. I really don't. He's just delusional as all hell. So I probably shouldn't have put him so high on this list in terms of, like, people that I hate the most. I don't know. The thing with Caleb, he has absolutely no game, and he thinks he has game. It's like he's just like Cody. He's just like, do whatever you tell me, Derrick. I will do whatever you tell me. It's like, seriously, this season is as bad as Survivor Redemption Island in terms of just zombie-ass players who don't do jack shit. Like, we have literally gone the whole summer, and the same alliance has been in power. It's always been unanimous votes. It's fucking ridiculous. Ugh. I hate this season. I really fucking hate this season. I don't know, Beast Mode Cowboy, yeah, whatever. I think it's, quite frankly, I think it's hilarious that he's sucking up to Frankie because he wants to meet Justin Bieber. Like, really? Really, Caleb? I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, yes, my ice bucket is getting very melty now. Very melty. You can see the little water stain starting to form on my shirt. Oh, yes, it's fun. It's a fun time indeed. Oh. I don't know, Beast Mode Cowboy, like I said, he just sort of speaks for himself. He's delusional as all hell. He's completely into himself. He's completely full of himself. He'll never learn. I mean, it's like he's just one of those people where it's like no matter what you do, no matter what you say to him, he will never admit to his own mistakes. He will never admit to being wrong. And I hate people like that. I really do. But lastly, we get to the cream of the crop. We get to the possibly the biggest piece of shit in the history of the game. Frankie's J. Grande. Motherfucker, you are just a wreck. Like, you just display everything that is wrong with humanity. To be honest with you, I don't even really care about the whole, like, being in his sister's shadow thing. I mean, I honestly think people give him a little too much crap for that because he has his own career. You know, he is a dancer. It's not like, I don't know, I guess I feel a little sympathetic towards him in that regard, because it's like, he is piggybacking off of his sister, but that's really not what I have a problem with when it comes to him. It's probably, like, in the list of things that people have a problem with him about, it's probably, like, the least, you know, the least disturbing thing to me. It's like, yeah, sure, you have a sister who's famous, of course. Like, it's only natural to sort of piggyback off that. I don't know. I just don't hold that against him. What I do hold against him is Frankie might be the most malicious house guest in the history of Big Brother. Because, my God, is this kid spiteful. My God, is this kid hateful. Like, this kid hates everything. He really does. It's like, he never has a nice thing to say. And everything he does is fake as fuck. And I mentioned at the top of the show, you know, these people are the reason why I don't socialize. People like Frankie, exactly, are the reason I don't socialize. I do not want to put myself out there to someone who's just going to use my emotional weaknesses to their advantage and completely derail me because of it. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in being manipulated, and I have a lot of paranoia when it comes to forming relationships because of that, because quite frankly, I think there's a lot of manipulative people in this world and who are just fake as fuck. But I mean, Jesus Christ. How fake can you be, man? It's like every time someone wins HOH, it's, oh my God! Oh my God! I'm just gonna run up and give you a big hug! Oh, I'm so happy for you! I'm so happy for you! Oh! It's disgusting. It's sickening. It's completely sickening. Of course, you know, we all heard his whole, like, oh, Jocasta should just go kill herself after she gave a heartfelt eulogy about him and Derrick's grandfather being dead. Really? Really? You're going to say that the most humble person in the house, the person who's really not, I mean, Jocasta, she shouldn't have been there in the first place. She had no business being in the game. I did like her diary rooms. Her diary rooms were probably better than a lot of people's this season. Which really kind of says something about the casting. It really does. This season just had an awful fucking cast. But, saying Jocasta should just go kill herself was just so low. Just so fucking low. And then the way that he used and abused Zach all season long. No. Like I said, these are the people that I can't stand. These are the people in real life that make me not want to go out and have an active social life. Because I would rather just sit in my room and do my YouTube videos and act like a total shut-in than be emotionally manipulated by someone like Frankie. I would just rather have no friends than have friends like Frankie. And that's just how it is. Frankie is awful. He's just awful. And and of course, he's just the whole Ariana Grande thing is one thing, like, and really, he's building schools in Africa or some shit like that. Honestly, I think Derrick's whole, like, oh, you're taking food out of my daughter's mouth is a little more disgusting than that. But I don't know. I do give him credit. I give him strategic credit that the whole Ariana Grande thing, revealing it when he did, it saved his ass. It totally saved his ass. So, again, I have nothing against the whole Ariana Grande connection. That is my least problem with Frankie. It's not even on my mind when it comes to me hating Frankie. I just hate Frankie as a fucking person. I just think, I mean, it's like, I've watched some of his YouTube videos, and his YouTube videos are fake as fuck, because his YouTube videos are all about just like, oh, just be positive, and, you know, I'm just going to encourage you, and his whole YouTube motto is, shine like a Frankie. Yeah, except he's just a piece of shit fucking kind of person who's just going to just befriend everyone and then talk shit about them behind their back. So, fuck you, guy. I'm the type of person who should be doing videos like that, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to feel secluded and shut in. Frankie, all he ever does is just like, oh, I'm going to befriend you, and then I'm going to stab you in the back. I'm going to stab you in the back, because that's just what I do. That's just what I do. I'm a little bitch. Frankie's deplorable. You know what? You know what? This is coming from someone who is a big fan of Andy Herron. Andy Herron was hated last year. Completely hated. You know what? At least everything that Andy did was in the purpose of the game and not just in the purpose of being a fucking little attention whore bitch. That's just what it comes down to. Andy was a good game player. I quite frankly think he played the third best game after Dan and Dr. Will. Argue with me all you want. I mean, Andy didn't make the best TV, but at least he played a damn solid game. Frankie, like I said, I think it's only dumb luck that the rest of the houseguests are so fucking dumb that they're just like, oh, Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande, well, we can't evict him now. Ugh. And also, Frankie using Ariana Grande's Twitter followers as a weapon. Okay, that's the one thing. That's the one thing I'll give the whole Ariana Grande thing. That is sick. He basically said that he will destroy Zach's life. Oh yeah. Because I am sure, motherfucker, I am sure that you went a long way to restoring Zach's faith in humanity. I'm sure Zach is gonna have no trust issues after fucking consulting with you for the whole summer. I just can't stand the way that he treated Zach like fucking shit the whole summer. All Zach ever did was be nice to him, except for the one time that he blew up when Frankie threw the entire alliance under the bus. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm saying the word ridiculous so many times because it's true. I can't stand any of these people. Donny, just please win the fucking veto. Please win the veto. I beg you. Because Donny is even the type of person where in any other season I'd kind of be like, oh, he's kind of the bland guy who's not really doing anything. But you know what? He's a genuinely good guy, and he's a fan, and he's sharp, and he knows what's going on in this house. He knows that Derrick is manipulating everyone. The same can't be said about literally every single person in the house. How is it that all these people are so fucking dumb? Like, it's like, what are you going to do when you get down to Final Six? What are you going to do? Like, do all these people just believe that they're going to the finals with Derrick? I guess that's it. I guess he's just that good. Again, Derrick, fuck you for using the whole, oh, you're stealing food out of my daughter's mouth. Because, like I said, everyone has family. Everyone's playing for the money. Everyone's playing to better their own lives. Who are you to fucking say that you deserve any better than anyone else? Douchebag. Really. Oh, and by the way, as an undercover cop, I bet you get paid way more handsomely than some of these other people. So it's just ridiculous that he's like, to Zach, someone who's unemployed, you know, I'm sure Zach could use the money better than Derrick could. I am sure of it. Fuck! This is so frustrating. We got 5 weeks of just shit left. 5 weeks! 5 weeks! I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to get through it. I might not. I might just quit watching. Because it's... Because obviously Derrick's going to win. If Derrick doesn't win, then the winner is going to be either a piece of shit like Frankie, or just someone who's just a total useless follower and the whole season was a waste. Derrick, you're giving a pretty good clinic on how to play Big Brother, but it's ridiculous. I've said ridiculous about 30 times in this video so far. Yeah, I don't usually make videos about reality TV on this channel, but it's one of those things that I just kind of stay away from because other people cover it much better than I possibly could. But I just had to speak out, especially because it's like, because now Cody won HOH, and the little fucking lapdog bitch that Cody is just gonna be, oh, tell me what to do, Derrick. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do, because I can't think for myself. Ridiculous. All these people make me sick. And I'm usually not the type of person to just go on camera and just point out personality flaws with these people. But honestly, I hope Frankie watches this. He's not going to. He's never going to see this. He's never going to see this. He doesn't give two shits. But Frankie, like I said, as someone who suffers from social anxiety and depression, people could kill themselves. Literally kill themselves over the type of emotional manipulation that you inflict on people. Literally. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. It's like, how? How? I'm running in circles here. Donny, please somehow just pull out please, I'm begging you, please go on a comp run like no other. It's not gonna happen. Derrick's gonna win. Frankie is going to win fan favorite because of his Ariana Grande followers. Again, I don't really hold the Ariana Grande thing too much against Frankie, but I do hold, it's like, Donny should win fan favorite, and he's not going to, and fan favorite's just going to go to a big piece of shit of a human being who's just going to use it as more kind of encouragement for Frankie to just keep doing what he's doing. You know, he's not going to learn. He's going to keep on. Oh, God. Maybe I just shouldn't watch shows like this. No, I am a big fan of reality TV, in spite of the fact that a huge part of reality TV, like Survivor and Big Brother particularly, is manipulation. It's a huge part of it. But I have sat through, 28 seasons of Survivor, 16 seasons of, well, no, I haven't sat through Big Brother 1, but 15 seasons of Big Brother, and this is honestly the most pissed off I have ever been at manipulative gameplay. Because what these people do, they take it so far beyond the game, that they're just... This type of emotional manipulation is the type of emotional manipulation that can just ruin people's trust in people entirely. That's what I'm worried about with Zach. I mean, I don't know. If I was in Zach's position, oh my God, you have no idea. I'd probably beat Frankie senseless. I'd probably beat Frankie senseless for the shit that Frankie put Zach through this summer. I really would. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting. Big Brother, cast people who know the show. Literally, this entire cast is just made up of fucking people that they recruited off the street like 2 weeks before going into... Like, what happened, Big Brother? What happened? Did you have, like, a good cast, but then, like, 2 weeks before, all the cast just dropped out, so you had to just recruit the fucking Codys of the world, and the Victorias, and the Ambers, and the Britneys, and just literally just... And it's like Frankie, Nicole, Derrick, and Donny are like the 4 people in the entire house that have even watched the show before coming on. Big Brother, what the fuck? If you're going to cast people like that, then the one fan is going to run the game. That's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And like I said, I sat through Big Brother 15, and Big Brother 15 is actually one of my favorite seasons because there was so much drama, there were so many shakeups in the game. It's just a bunch of sheep. It's just a bunch of sheep, and they're all piece of shit human beings. They're all pieces of shit. Like, honestly, with Big Brother, it's like someone like Amanda, or Big Brother 15, someone like Amanda Zuckerman. Yeah, she was over the top and theatrical in the house, but she was over the top and theatrical in a bit of a sack way. I genuinely don't think she was really that malicious. Someone like Helen. People hated Helen, but whatever. She was just playing the game. Andy talked shit about people, but the only reason he talked shit about people was because he was going along with the crowd and it was bettering his own game. I have no problem with that. I really don't. Like, the people in Big Brother 15 are fucking saints compared to the people on Big Brother 16. Like, Erin, okay, sure, she said a few inappropriate comments. She might be racist. That's bad, but I honestly think that super manipulative people like Frankie are even worse. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll get flack for saying that, but it's like, in terms of racist people, you're just fucking ignorant, and you don't get it, and people aren't really even going to take you that seriously. Like I said, someone like Frankie has the potential to be destructive to people's lives if he... Because I can just picture a piece of shit like Frankie getting close to me, using my depression to my advantage, and then just completely throwing me under the bus. I can just picture that. In real life, not even in the context of the game. I hate that. Like I said, it makes me not want to go out and socialize, because there's a lot of fake people in the world, and Frankie just embodies all of it. All of it. So, that's the end. I really have nothing more to say. You want to see my ice pocket? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. I know, it's kind of a tame ice bucket challenge, but whatever. But like I said, I will put a link to the ALS Foundation, so please, if you feel so inclined, please do donate. That would be fantastic. But like I said, I've just got so much hateful venom to spew these house guests' way that I figured I'd make this video for a worthy cause. So there we go. Yeah, this might be the one and only Big Brother video I ever do. Who knows? I might make more of them. But I just couldn't stay silent anymore. I just couldn't. If these people are just going to go out of their way to bash the character and to bash the integrity of other people in the house, I will do the same thing. Like, Frankie is terrible. Derrick is a douchebag. Caleb is completely delusional. Cody is one of the most worthless players I've ever seen in the game. Never mind Victoria. Big Brother, just next time get your shit together. Please, next time cast people who actually know how to play the damn game and aren't just going to be there to go with the house. I'm gonna go with the house, you guys. You guys, I have to go with the house. No, fuck that shit. Honestly, if Big Brother's going to continue down this road, Big Brother should just get canceled. I mean, it's ridiculous. Oh, boy. I have nothing left to say. I have completely just dried up my whole well of hate that I have spewing, because it's like, yeah, ever since Wednesday's episode where they threw Zach completely under the bus in just a vicious fashion unlike anything I've ever seen on reality TV, it's just sick. It's just sick what these people are doing for $500,000. It's like, I don't know. I just don't know. Like I said, this season of Big Brother, in a nutshell, it kind of makes me lose faith in humanity just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Like a tiny fragment of my faith in humanity. It's just gone. It's just gone now. So, yeah, thank people like Frankie for that. Alright, well, anyways, I'm Tiki, and I hope you've enjoyed my angry rant. And yes, indeed. And like I said, support ALS. Alright, see you guys later.